I'll tell you what, game on. We have a football game here. 7-3, buckle the chin straps. We called it exactly spot on. This was going to be a defensive game all the way. Now, the difference here, the difference in this game is the dropped pass by Mims. It was a touchdown. He was wide open. It was standing in the middle of the end zone. It hit him smack in the arms, and he had the drop. The Bears defense, Drew Brees looks lost back there. But, the Saints also at the same time, they look a play away from putting this thing away. They have basically looked, one play away, one missed tackle away from really, taking control of this game. But the Bears have the ball to start the second half. This is a football game. This is a game. It's not the game that a lot of people thought they were going to see. And, you can get computer picks from Spread Knowledge. Just go to Spread Knowledge. You click on there. It's $9 for 3 days. And, I'm super busy, so I'm not going to sit here and apologize for not having a computer pick show today because you have access to do it. You got the access, man. So no reason for you not to do it, right? Hop on over to Spread Knowledge, man. You can't afford $3. Stop betting immediately. I got the under here, and I got the Bears. So, we're waiting for the lines to come out, and here they are. Bears are +6 for the second half. Gives us a chance to hedge out on the Saints if we want to. I believe I'm getting 10.5 for the game. I either have 10 or 10.5. I don't remember. I definitely am in that range. Gives us a chance to hedge if I got 10.5. Let's just see it. Where it is. It seemed like the Saints were getting all of the calls early, and then, it doesn't matter. If you can't move the ball, you can't move the ball. But let's see exactly where I got this thing. Certainly going to be a factor here. I got it at 10.5. So I like where I'm at with this one. Woof. So the Bears team total is at 8.5. And the Saints team total is 14.5. I like the under 14.5 for the Saints. I like the over for the Bears at 8.5. That'll be my second half plays as we kind of try and walk our way through these bigger numbers here of the Bears +6. The Bears money line at 245, which also seems super attractive right now, the way this game is going. I could see this game going 10-6, right? You could see this going 13-10, right? This is like an old school NFL game. Or you could see the Saints putting up 3 touchdowns in a hurry, right? But this Bears defense, woo! I got to say, man, hats off to the Bears. I've got the Bears here. I've had the underdog in every game. I had the Titans last game, did not get it done. 15. Sounds like a dumbass bet, teaser bet. Good way to lose a lot of money. Good way to be an unsuccessful bettor. Take bets that pay less than less money. More outcomes and less money. That's really good. It's a good way. High risk, low reward. It's a good way to lose a lot of money. The Bears. I have a premium pick on the Browns-Steelers matchup. You guys can check it out over at our premium area. Plus, I did a video on it, so no need to even guess. I like the over for the Bears here at 8.5 for the second half. And I like the under on the Saints at 14.5 for the second half. I guess that puts me at the Bears +6. I guess that just lands me there, right? With the math for the second half. Which really, I mean, we have a chance to hedge out here with the Saints at -105 at -6. I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't care. What the hell? We're playing with house money at this point. Bears +6. Take the total. Bears over 8.5, and the Saints under 14.5. Not picks I love. I don't love these. Not, it's like, oh, Mitch said, oh, I lost my parlay because Mitch said. None of that bullshit. I don't love these. It's kind of like we're here, we're betting. These are degenerate gambler bets. These are not like, when we come in, we're just like, oh my God, they're giving away money. This is not one of those situations. These are more like, well, we bet. This is what we do, right? We're not going to apologize for it. We're not going to try and talk our way, and say, oh, well, I don't bet that much, or that often. It's like, but I really wanted to bet. Nah, these are not those kind of bets. These are the kind of bets you say, you know what? The fuck, it's halftime. Let's put a little more action on the game. We don't have enough, right? It's like, why not? That's where we are with this one. I'm going to take the Bears over, Saints team total under, and the Bears plus the 6 points. Be sure to smash that like button. I got the Bears team total at 8.5. You must be looking at the game, not the halftime. The game shouldn't be tied. The Bears should be up 10-7. It's like, it should not be tied. The Bears should be winning this game 10-7. Yeah, this is like, this is not. It wasn't a fumble. He didn't have both feet on the ground. He didn't even make. How could you make a football move if you haven't completed the catch with putting a second foot on the ground with the football in your hand? It's like catching a football on the sideline with 1 foot in bounds. It's the exact equivalent of that. He did not catch the ball. I can tell you that much. I don't watch the games with sound. I can tell you, 1 foot in does not count. Ask any receiver that's only got 1 foot in bounds on the sideline. Ask them if 1 foot counts. It does not. The Bears didn't get saved there. He didn't. It's just the way that's called the rules of football. What do you guys think? Should we put some? See if we can find some other action to bet here. What about the other game? The late game. Let's take a look. I got Indiana here. They're kicking the dog shit out of Nebraska early. Hopefully you guys have that one. If you got my premium picks, you have that one. It is a beatdown. Bitler got the best of me. He had Northern Iowa. I had Bradley. Ron Romanelli also was on Northern Iowa. Yep, that's Super Square. You should change your name from Kool-Aid to Super Square. Super Square. We are Super Square. Da-da-da-da-da. Super Square. Yes. You know what? I'm with you, Jordan. Why not? Plus 245 on our money. Let's do it. We'll go Bears, 245. Let's bet again. I like the Bears team total over 8.5 and the Saints under 14. So we'll go, let me see, on the, and then we'll do this one. Yeah, why not? We got a chance to really get something done here. And yeah, why not? I think a lot of people are going to be hammering the Saints here. Such a square play. Well, all my bets have changed. So the Bears +6 went to the Bears +5.5. The money line went from 245 to 240. The Bears team total over went from 8.5 to 7.5 at +105. So we got an improvement there. And the Saints dropped from 14.5 to 14. We just bet them all anyway. We don't give a shit. These are not like these are not our core bets. These are not like bets that you just, say, oh my God, I'm one of these bankroll managers and, you can only bet 0.2 units and all that other stuff. These are the ones where you say, you know what? It's the NFL playoffs. Fuck it. I'm going to put a couple bucks on halftime. I don't have to explain myself to anyone. Maybe I'll just tell my wife, hey, Carrie, I'm putting a couple bucks on halftime here on the Bears. What do you think? Hell yeah. Carrie, and I'm not apologizing for it either. The Bears. That's right. The Bears. These are not those type of bets, These are not like, I just poured through the information. I mean, we've had half times where I'm just like, oh my God, they're giving away money, right? We pound the crap out of one team or the other. This isn't that game. This is kind of like, you could see a bounce one way or the other, totally flipping this whole thing. It depends. I don't know. I have to say, I've been a little less enthusiastic. I'm having a lot of fun with this one. Yesterday, I really struggled at the halftime. I know we hit all the bets on it, but I just really struggled doing it. So, yeah, we don't give points for missed field goals. Drop touchdowns is different, than a missed field goal. Missed field goals happen. Maybe we should ask Romanelli what he's betting here. Is he in the audience? Action, baby. It's all about the action. This is the action halftime. It has nothing to do with handicapping or with, betting for a living or any of those things. This is just, fuck it, man. We're degenerate gamblers. It's Sunday afternoon, and I feel like putting a couple dimes on halftime. I'm going to do it. I don't care. Had a great start to the year, and I had a rough week. I managed to tackle, get my way through it. I could feel things turning around. I could see my premium picks already hitting. We're not hitting every single one, but they're hitting, and it's like I can see it all turning around here. It always happens. It's like a bad week over the course of a month is nothing, It's like you start having bad months over a course of a week. Well, that's a different story. Anyways, they're the pride and joy of Illinois. Bear down, Chicago Bears. Yep, Romanelli with South Carolina State. Ron Romanelli. He's in the house. Ron, what do you think about some degenerate halftime gambling here? That's exactly what we're doing. There's a difference between like sports betting and there's sports gambling. This is gambling. This is what the guys at the club accuse me of doing, right? It's like we're trying to play golf and Mitch is over here gambling, It's like that's why I play by myself. That Bears money line for the game. Oh, the in-game Bears money line. Let's take a look at that. Why not? We know the Saints are chokers. We know they choke, right? No one chokes in the playoffs like the New Orleans Saints. The Diggs play. Yeah, there it is. Plus 434 on the win. What was yours? Plus 370. I got 434 on the in-game for the Bears to win this game outright. Plus 9.5 is minus 130. Way better odds usually on halftime than in-game. It's usually way better. The juice on the halftime is always way better, and that's why we do halftime betting here as opposed to in-game when it comes to the halftime shows, because the payouts are always way better. Way better. Because they're the pride and joy of Illinois. Now it's down to 5.5 for the Bears. So now if you have 10.5 like me, you have 2-point middle. You could hit both sides. The Saints win. The Saints score another touchdown. Oh no, then we're screwed. Yeah, it would take. We would need a Bears. The Bears would have to. Yeah, we would need some help. I'm not good at the math. Someone explain it to me. We're getting 10.5. We're down by 4 at halftime. Basically, we still need to win now. 5.5. So if the Saints kick a field goal, I don't know. Whatever. I'm just sticking to what I have. Bears with the points. Bears team total over. Saints team total under. And the degenerate for the, if you're just really just saying, you know what, it's Sunday, I don't give a shit. Bears money line second half. I did it. I didn't give a shit. I was like, I don't really give a shit. This is a fun halftime. Yesterday's halftime was as good as the results were. I was so ass dragging, man, I gotta say. Your in-game, yeah, mine's 434. That's what I have on the in-game. Here's our square comment of the, this is the comment we were waiting for. What did the Saints do? They just showed that they couldn't move the ball. And I'll tell you what, you want to talk about some lucky plays. Drew Brees threw the ball like over the middle in desperation, and he got lucky. Lucky. Then, right? Then Cole Kmet throws the ball to the referee, and they call him for a 15-yard penalty when the Bears are driving for a touchdown. The Bears dominated that first half. I don't know what game you guys were watching. I thought the Saints made some nice plays, and they looked more dangerous, right? Kind of like Lamar Jackson was dangerous, right? The Saints looked more dangerous, but the Bears made more plays. I mean, they were, especially the defense. Drew Brees was running for his life, man. Oh, we're back in action here for the second half, and the Bears are driving down the field. Thanks, everyone, for joining me. I didn't even know. I was watching the Indiana game. Thanks for letting me know. I guess that's how far I was behind on the comment. The Heat Celtics is canceled. I will see you guys maybe at the next halftime. It depends. I got to see. Remember, bet with your hearts and not your heads. I'm just kidding. That was a fun one. Thank you, guys. I enjoyed this one. Reminds me why I do this stuff.